Hi, if you want to watch exclusive content with hot girls that you won't watch on YouTube, namely where Naruto roasts Kushina and Mikoto and many other hot girls without restrictions, then visit my Boosty channel at the link in the description.
Not much time has passed since the war. Uzumaki Naruto, the hero of the Hidden Leaf and the one who was called the Child of Prophecy, was able to bring back his old friend and teammate, Uchiha Sasuke. He managed to bring him back, but in the last battle with him, he lost his right arm. Sasuke was imprisoned and soon released. As the last representative of the great Uchiha clan, Uchiha did not want to restore his arm. In memory of the past, in which he made many mistakes, Uchiha realized that war and bloodshed will not change anything, and in order to change the world, you need to change yourself. The absence of an arm is something like a punishment. After all, with the same hand he killed and destroyed everyone who stood in his way. But Uzumaki was less fortunate. Of course, the absence of an arm was not a minus for him. But thanks to Tsunade Senju, or the 5th Hokage, his arm was restored from the cells of her grandfather. The legendary Hashirama Senju, the 1st Hokage, the owner of unique skills in combat with his wood element. You could say he's a distant relative of Naruto. Tsunade dreamed of stepping down as Hokage and handing over the post to Kakashi Hatake, Copy Ninja, student of the 4th Hokage and high-level Jonin, one of the geniuses of his generation. Or Naruto, the hero of the shinobi world, who defeated Uchiha Madara. Unfortunately, he lost many people and loved ones in the war. Niji Hyuga, who protected Hinata from the explosion, taking it all on himself. Obito, who protected Naruto from Madara's hands, also giving him his eyes. And hers too. He was afraid to remember that fateful day, when he lay in front of the Ten Tails and Madara trying to get up. Wounded, exhausted, coughing up blood and breathing heavily. He watched as spears from the tree flew at him. He knew that he would die, and he wanted to accept death already. Until she stood in front of him, taking all the spears into her body. And how she smiled at him, choking on blood and tears. Even when she was dying, she tried to calm him down. And she said that she loved him very much, with all her soul and heart. After her death, he thought a lot. Who knew? Yamanaka Ino, a charming girl who always had fans. At the cost of her life, she protected the one she loved and believed in. Many believed and believe in him, but not like her. Of course, mutual sympathy began from the moment they began to take the Chunin exam. She never saw an idiot and a buffoon in him, and he did not see a bitch and arrogant in her. They looked straight into each other's souls. After several months, he now understood Obito. For the sake of the person he loved, he did everything he could. But he lost his way. After the war, he changed his view of the world. The world is not colorful and caring as it seems at first glance. The battle between good and evil will always be, and will never end. It is impossible to dispel this circle. War can start just because of one word, or because of 1,000 deaths. Each country had its own benefit, and many hid behind only one reason: peace and freedom. Naruto understood the horror of war, and that war gives nothing in return except pain and suffering. Itachi was right, Nagato was right, and even Madara was right. Perhaps, thanks to Madara and Akatsuki, there will be no more wars. And among the great countries there will be only harmony and peace. Walking down the main street, he watched as adults nodded to him in respect, girls cast loving glances, and children looked at him with admiration, as if he were their idol. He had become something more than a hero. He had become the guardian angel of silence in all countries. And now thousands of people respected and feared him. He approached the Hokage's residence with slow steps. The ANBU said something like about a serious conversation, and he had to leave his business. Approaching the Hokage's door, he knocked for the first time in many years. "Come in," he heard behind the door. When he entered the office, he saw a lot of documents on the table and the 5th Hokage, who was slowly dying from this red tape. "Naruto? Glad you're here." Tsunade finally looked up from the paper and smiled at him. "What happened, Hokage-sama?" Tsunade shuddered. For the first time in a long time, he addressed her differently. Usually, he was always smiling and cheerful when he came to her. But after the war, he became somehow different or something. Of course, after going through a war and seeing a lot of death, you can go crazy. But definitely not with Naruto. With his life concepts. I decided that you deserve the title of Jonin and a contender for the role of Hokage, after Kakashi. The elders and clan heads approved of my decision. The civilian council even more so. They chanted your name. No. What? Tsunade asked in surprise. This is your dream. You've been working towards this goal for a long time and now you're giving up. It was a dream, but not a goal. I only want to protect the world for which so many people died. And to protect my home from the shadows. Naruto, I understand. But you can't bring them back. I know. That's why I'll do what I want. I'll protect Konoha from the shadows. Turning around, he left the office, leaving Tsunade in thought. The woman did not understand. Why did he just refuse? Apparently, something had greatly affected him. And most likely, it was the war. He had a hard time surviving the death of many friends. The same Niji, whom Naruto was able to change. He died protecting the one he hated 5 years ago. And was able to find freedom in the arms of his comrade. Yamanaka Ino. Who, unexpectedly for everyone and for her own team, covered Naruto with herself. Shikaku Nara, Inoichi Yamanaka, Obito Uchiha. They all died, but sincerely believed in Naruto. Walking down the street, he remembered all the moments with her. How they ran in Ichiraka Ramen, and even competed. How she encouraged him and helped him improve some of his abilities. How after defeating Pain, she almost killed him on the Hokage mountain. Because he was an idiot running alone. She was different from the others. Ino was honest and said everything straight. Even though he got hit on the head sometimes, he enjoyed her gentle hugs and kisses. Even her laughter melted him. He knew her very well. And he was always ready to help and support. As did she. The demon inside him was silent. He understood his vessel, because he had been with him since his birth. In his hands were flowers. Purple lilies. She hadn't liked them before, preferring orchids. But Naruto had managed to make her love lilies. He always said that the flowers were like her. And the smell was sweet and very delicate. Like hers. There were many graves here. The grave of his parents, Asuma, the third's grandfather, Obito, Niji, and hers. He loved coming to their graves and talking to each of them. But now especially with her. Hello. Ray of light, he said, sitting down under the tree in front of her grave. You know. Lady Tsunade offered me the post of Hokage. I know that you wanted me to become it. But I refused. Why? Because I can't accept it without you. Forgive me. Forgive me. It looks like I will be wandering the world for many years, trying to find what you wanted. Flashback. Naruto. The blonde said, laying her head on his shoulder. You know, I have a wish. What kind of databao is that? I want to find the most beautiful place in the world and live there. Just you and me. The blonde looked dreamily at the stars. I will feed you your favorite ramen, take care of your hair and clothes. Heh. I always keep my word databao. And that's my ninja way. He smiled brightly. End flashback. In another world we will see each other, my love. I will definitely come to you and hug you tightly. I miss you day and night, and I remember you. He sat for a long time. Until the sunset. It was time for him to go home. He did not want to talk to anyone or meet anyone. But to his regret, it turned out the opposite. Naruto. Walking towards him were his old friends and classmates, Uchiha Sasuke, Haruno Sakura, Inuzuka Kiba, and Ten Takahashi. Hey Naruto. Come sit with us. Let's sit and chat. Kiba spoke too loudly. Yes. We would just like to celebrate. No, he interrupted Sakura. I don't want to. Maybe. Next time. Uchiha watched him with sympathy. He saw this picture and was there. He watched as Uzumaki screamed in despair and even wanted to give up. But for her sake, he was able to save everyone. The connection between them was special. And they loved each other more than anyone else. He couldn't recover. Sakura said, hugging Sasuke's hand. It's hard for him. Many people wanted to help him, but Naruto waved them off, saying that he was fine. He becomes gloomier every day. After some time, he returned home. He did not consider himself a hero and peacemaker. He was the shadow of the Hidden Leaf Village. The shadow of Konoha. A hood and a mask that will not allow anyone to see his face. A hidden blade and a katana. A new mysterious member of the Hidden Leaf Umbu, who was nicknamed the Shadow Assassin. The terror of many influential criminals and criminal groups and organizations. A new personality unknown to the world, who will destroy anyone. Part 2 2 years have passed since Naruto became that shadow assassin. About a month ago, Kakashi Hatake became the 6th Hokage. Naruto's character has changed beyond recognition. If he used to be cheerful, happy, kind and energetic, now he is a man with a cold heart. He made himself a killing machine. Without pity and without compassion. Those enemies who recognized him tried to run away. But you couldn't talk to him and you couldn't even negotiate. But deep down, he thought about her. Constantly. Remembering her, his soul became warmer. But the nightmares did not go away. Every time he holds her in his arms and watches her die. Because of the nightmares, Naruto suffered. As did those whose desires he ruined. If there was that ray of light and kindness left in him, then he showed it only to his demon friend inside him. He went on missions alone. Basically, these were only the liquidation of small terrorist organizations. No enemy could hurt him or even hit him. Everyone who tried to do this passed through him. But he showed respect to the fallen enemies. Not a ritual, of course. Those who could not close their eyes before death, he closed them himself. Saying only 3 words to the dead bodies. Rest in peace. Perhaps this is unnecessary. But these enemies are also people, like him. And perhaps they are not committing robberies because of a good life. Many countries lost a lot of resources after the war. And many had a hard time. Many innocent people suffer because of the war. Who are not guilty of anything. The same Sasuke. They saw each other from time to time and talked a little. Uchiha did not remember the war. Especially in front of him. Sasuke understood his friend like no one else. To lose the one for whom you were ready to go against the whole world. For whom you are ready to move mountains and give her the stars. Sakura, as her best friend, also suffered. But Sasuke consoled her, calmed her down. But no one helped Uzumaki himself. The day of death is October 10th. On that very fateful day for him. The day of his parents' and hers death. And also his birthday. Naruto decided to distance himself even further from everyone. The same Shikamaru could not understand where Uzumaki had disappeared to. Of course, there were suggestions that the student would follow the teacher's path. And eventually become a traveler. He received the Sannin's shroud, and now he is also a sage. Kakashi himself looked at the Shadow Assassin's file. He, more than anyone else, had heard of him. A real killer. You wouldn't wish an opponent like him on even your worst enemy. I see. So you're our shadow assassin now? Kakashi asks. I'm certainly surprised, Naruto. So you know. Of course. You're the only person who has 2 Sharingans. And hitting you is no easy task. Kakashi answers. But why do you need it? You tried long and hard to be like Minato-sensei. To become Hokage. I was naive. I thought that I would bring peace and get rid of hatred. But unfortunately, hatred is a part of our life. And you can't get rid of it. I'm going to send Sasuke on a long-term mission. The Kagaya temples have not yet been explored. No need, Naruto replies, walking up to the window. Sasuke lives a quiet life with Sakura. He should focus on his clan. And I'll be the one going on the mission. And how do you intend to move between dimensions? Kamui. I'm used to teleporting to other dimensions. Considering that I have both eyes, I can use the power of the Sharingan to its fullest. And you've changed a lot, Naruto. Kakashi continued, not letting him answer. In order to achieve peace, you exterminated many people. Both good and bad. You know what they were doing, sensei. Yes. Kakashi nodded to him and pulled out a folder, putting it on the table. You killed Shiobutatsu. We know that he took bribes, killed protesters. But do you know why he killed them? There was no answer. Because people tried to take his harvest. Shiobu was selling the harvest to restore the village. To rebuild everything. Your task was only to bring him here, but not to kill him. I know. And I know why I killed him, Uzumaki replies, walking up to the window. I saw something I didn't want to see. And what did you see? Uzumaki activated the Sharingan and looked into Kakashi's eyes. The sixth saw Naruto catch up with Shiobutatsu. He begged for mercy, but Uzumaki pierced his throat, squatting down and closing his eyes. Why show him this? He didn't know. But he followed Uzumaki, who was walking towards a small barn. And when he saw this, he couldn't believe his eyes. Do you believe me now? Now I understand why you said. Kakashi replies, coming to his senses. He tore the poor children apart for their organs. And that's why he deserved to die. You only believe the cover of a book, you think it's another novel. But in this novel there is something that none of us would like to see. Kakashi didn't have time to say anything, and Naruto had already left. After he left, Sasuke and Sakura came in to visit their sensei. Kakashi-sensei, hello. The desired couple came to them in a joyful mood. Sasuke got by with only nods and a barely noticeable smile. Is that you? Hello. Both of the sixth's former students noticed Kakashi's confused look. And neither of them were happy about it. After all, Kakashi might have some very bad news. The only thing missing is Naruto. Haruno tried to distract the Hokage from work. By the way, where is he? He's been gone for 2 years already. He doesn't live in the old house, there's an evil granny there getting fat. Your mission to find the Kagaya temples is cancelled, Kakashi says, looking at Sasuke. Naruto will be searching for you instead. What? Uchiha was indignant. Why does he need this? He asked me. And you are the head of your extinct clan. And you have to restore the former greatness of the Uchiha clan. Naruto is already a shadow assassin. The very man who has the blood of many people on his hands. Why did they call him that? Sakura asked. Because of his abilities. Naruto expanded all his abilities to the maximum. An assassin who will destroy the target at night. People only notice the shadow of a person. And everyone passes through him. He's the only one who can't be touched, Sasuke also added. Yes. And he fell into darkness because of many deaths of his loved ones. Sensei. I have to tell you. This is all because of Ino's death. She died protecting Naruto with herself. She was his beloved, whom he lost. His story reminds me of Obito's story. Now I understand. Sasuke, you stay in Konoha, and Naruto. I don't know how and what to help him with. We'll think of something, sensei, don't worry. At least rest, otherwise you look like a pale Orochimaru. He once pulled me out of the darkness. Now it's my turn. Sasuke and Sakura left, leaving Hitaki alone in the office. Kakashi was concerned about one thing, that Naruto did not lose his way like his old friend Obito. He had seen a lot of blood. He had lost a lot of people. And all because of him. Because he was a vessel. What do you want? I have things to do. Apparently Sasuke has become a censor too. He noticed me. You think I'll let you go alone? Sasuke asked his friend. Naruto is on another level. Without the Rinnegan, I can't do anything to him. His Kamui can absorb any of my techniques. What do you care about me, Sasuke? Why are you standing in my way? I have a mission to do. Naruto walked forward, but Sakura stood in front of him. Why do you need this? Why? I don't want to remember the past anymore and will be like my teacher. I have nothing to say to you. If you respect my choice, then leave me alone. He looked at everyone and with his last words activated Manjikyu. No way. You brought me back here. And that means I won't let you go either. At least not alone. How do you know you'll survive? He screamed in anger. He was angry at his friend, because now he became like him before. If I die, then even better. I'll be able to meet her and hug her. Goodbye. Naruto disappeared into Kamui's funnel. Equals 3 equals Sakura. Stop Naruto. But Naruto had already disappeared. Sasuke-kun, do something. Sasuke. What do you think I can do? Even the Rinnegan is not strong. I hope you come back, friend. Naruto's POV. It's time to start traveling around the world. Forgive me, Ino. Forgive me that now I can't visit your grave. It hurts. It hurts without your smile, even when you want me to find someone who will be with me. I can't and I don't want to. I only need you and I want to see you. To hug you and tell you that I love you very much. To be only with you. Now I will do everything to go to you. I promise you that we will meet. I give you my word. End POV Naruto. After he left on his journey, Kakashi gathered a village council consisting of Tsunade Senju, Shikamaru Nara, Sakura Haruno, Sasuke Uchiha, and Sai. Tsunade. Don't keep Kakashi in suspense. I need to go rest. Kakashi. Did you hide the fact that Naruto was an assassin? Tsunade. What? He wasn't even an Umbu. Kakashi. That's right, he received an assassination mission from Konoha. At the moment, he has already completed 478 S-rank missions. And now he has left Konoha to travel the world. Tsunade. What? And I only know this now? Where were you looking? Kakashi. I approved of his decision, because I knew that he could no longer be held back. Tsunade. Why did he leave? It was obvious she was worried about the guy. Sasuke. You remember that Ino Yamanaka died in the war? Tsunade. Wait. I mean, now it all came to her. How she saw them before, how Ino looked with all her love at her favorite hero of Konoha. Now she understood. They loved each other, and it was very hard for Naruto to go through the death of loved ones, like it was with his sensei. I see. And? What to do? Kakashi. Naruto said that he would start searching for Kagaya's heritage and temples. I didn't keep him locked up. Shikamaru. Ino loved Naruto with all her heart and soul. And her death left a huge hole in Naruto's heart. Now he has probably closed himself off from everyone and does not want to have any more contact. You understand. Now the old Naruto is gone, he is like Sasuke, he has become a ruthless killer. I saw him once, but I did not approach him. His look means nothing. Now we can hope that Naruto will not stray from the right path. Since we all know what happened to Kakashi-sensei's friend. Kakashi. Exactly. Obito lost Rin and went down a dark path to see her again. Uchiha is a clan that loves only once, and Naruto, although not an Uchiha, is also the same. We must support him, and not leave him alone. I will not forgive myself if he dies anywhere and anyhow. Naruto kept wandering around the changes and looking for Kagaya's lair. As it turned out, time flows faster there than in reality, and when he found her lair, he went inside and met one of the Otsutsuki members. Otsutsuki. I didn't think anyone else would come here, the stranger said, looking at her statue. Naruto. Who are you and what do you want? He pulled out a katana. Otsutsuki. Me? Hamura Otsutsuki, and this is my mother. And you? You have my brother's chakra in you. Naruto. Naruto Uzumaki. Wait. You are the ancestor of the Hyuga clan. So you want to return your mother to our planet? Hamura. No, Naruto-kun. I helped my brother seal his mother, and now I just came to visit her. You know, it's hard for me to be without my mother. It's a great loss. And probably for you too. You lost your loved one, comrades, parents, teacher. This hood and mask hide the pain that you don't show to anyone. And you became a ruthless killer that everyone fears. Assassins. They lived before us. Mother sometimes said that they were revolutionaries. They tried to stop the war, but in the end they all died. And you are the last of them. Naruto. What do you mean by this? Hamura. That you can get her back. Naruto. How? Hamura. For this. Equals 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 4 equals 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 equals. Hamura. To do that, you need to go back and save her. Do you know how? I'll give you all my power. Naruto. And how will your power help me? Hamura. How? I died a long time ago, and in front of you is my spirit like Hagoromo. I will give my power to you because I don't want you to bring back my mother and activate the eternal Tsukiyomi. You yourself know that this is a bad choice. My eyes have the ability to transfer a person into the past, just like me. But you only have one chance. You will stop the entire war. Do you agree to this? In this world, you will die forever and will not return here. Naruto thought about everything. He really wanted to bring back his teacher, his comrade, and even his beloved. Now he understood Obito completely. After all, he did everything to see Rin. He nodded in response. Hamura. Your power will be with you and I will also give you my power. My Tensigen. You will be transported to the moment when you leave the village. Naruto. How did you find out? Uzumaki was surprised. Hamura. I can look into the past, now stretch out your hands and get ready. Naruto stretched out his hands and Hamura placed his on top. Naruto first felt all his power, and then his soul left his body along with Kurama to the past. Naruto's lifeless body fell to the ground, which received severe burns from the transfer. Hamura carried his body near Konoha and went to the afterlife. Kakashi's POV. I was sitting at the table as usual, going through these damn papers. I was so sick of it. Naruto had been gone for about a month and a half, and I wanted so much to give him the post and go read my books and travel with Guy. Suddenly, an Umbu flew in. Kakashi. What's happened? Umbu. Hokage-sama. Naruto Uzumaki. He's been found, you should see it. I shrugged and walked out to the gates of Konoha. At first I thought he had returned, but when I saw him, I couldn't believe my eyes. Kakashi. Take him to the hospital and call Sakura and Tsunade-sama. I went with the Umbu who were carrying Naruto. Sakura and Tsunade-sama came immediately. Tsunade. What happened? Where is he? I saw that she was worried, and Sakura was no less. I showed them the room and went in with them. Tsunade and Sakura started the treatment. Naruto looked terrible. Both arms were completely burned, and his left arm was completely missing. It seemed he had met Samatsutsuki. Why did he go alone if he knew they were many times stronger than him? Sakura started giving him an electric shock. Sakura. 1, 2, 3. But he didn't come to. She repeated many more times, but to no avail. Tsunade started checking his heart and... No. How? His heart stopped. How? Sakura. Tsunade-sama? Tsunade. No. Naruto. Why? Why? For what? He died Kakashi, and he died a long time ago. Sakura. But... maybe this is an artificial body? Tsunade. This is his chakra Sakura. There is no Ninetales inside him. If extracted, the Jinchuriki will die. Tsunade, in tears, hit the wall, and Sakura and I just stood there. What did I do? I sent a student to his death. What kind of Hokage am I? What did I do, sensei? Jiraiya-sama? Kushina-san? Obito? What did I do? I just walked out of the room. Why do all my loved ones die like this? Sakura flew out of the room in tears and ran away. And Tsunade-sama was still standing in front of his body and healing him. She didn't believe that he was dead and tried with all her might to bring him back to life. End POV Kakashi. After some time, everyone stood in front of the grave of the hero of the world in Konoha. No one believed that he died. Especially Sasuke and Tsunade. For Sasuke, he was a sworn brother, and for Tsunade, he was like a son who always called her Bachan. Sasuke. Why didn't you listen to me, Naruto? How? For what? You. Sakura stopped his screams. Sakura. Please, Sasuke-kun. Give him peace. He wanted to die and meet her himself. We have no right to bring Naruto back. Sasuke. Are you kidding me? How can you be calm? My friend and brother died. Sakura. It's hard for me too, Sasuke-kun. Naruto was our friend and comrade. But we have to give him peace. Because he would have suffered further anyway. And you want that? His wife's words pierced the Uchiha's heart. Sasuke didn't answer and went home. And Naruto's grave stands next to Ino Yamanaka's. And the inscription on it is the unpredictable hero of the world. Equals 5 equals 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 equals. Naruto opened his eyes and found himself in his old room. Walking up to the mirror, he saw himself, a 12-year-old boy. So, everything worked out. Naruto. Who? Kurama. It's all right, Naruto. We're in the past. Today you're going on a journey with Jiraiya and you have to awaken Himura's power. Naruto. And what is his power? Kurama. Byakugan and Tenseigan. You know Byakugan and Tenseigan has more capabilities, like Rinnegan, but you can't influence attraction and repulsion, resurrect. And you still have Obito's Mangekyo. Consider yourself a god in this world. But don't reveal all your cards, I will help you in your travels. And then change this rag on yourself. There was a knock on the door and Naruto was saved from his friend's grumbling. It was Jiraiya. Naruto held back from hugging him. Jiraiya. And so small. Time to hit the road. Naruto. There's an old pervert, he answered happily and closed the door. Jiraiya. How many times have I told you not to call me that? Naruto. Don't worry, old man, I'm just kidding. I'll have to change my image later. Do you think the old man is a pervert? Jiraiya. I think so, but that's later. Now let's go. Everyone's waiting. Jiraiya threw him over his shoulder and pulled him towards himself. Both found themselves in front of the Konoha gate. There was Team Ino Shikacho, Sakura, Tsunade, Kakashi. Sakura. Naruto, please help me bring Sasuke-kun back. I miss him so much. Naruto. We'll get him back, Sakura. Or rather, I will myself. Ino. So. She grabbed his scruff. Eat right. Train hard. Don't play around. Got it? Naruto. Got it, Dadabi, maybe you can let me go to the ground? Ino let him go to the ground and looked down, that is, at him. They hugged each other tightly and said goodbye to everyone. They both went quite far and made a stop 70 kilometers from Konoha. Naruto. A perverted hermit. Jiraiya. What do you want? Naruto. We have 3 years, right? The Sannin nodded. Then I will return Uchiha to the village, no matter what. Now I have something to tell you. Jiraiya. What exactly? The Sannin looked at the blonde and met Mangekyo. Before he could say anything, he found himself in a genjutsu. Where am I? Who are you? What did you do to Naruto? Naruto. I will show you all my memories, sensei. Jiraiya saw his birth, childhood, the academy, the Chunin exam, traveling with him, his death, meeting his parents, destroying pain and helping Nagato, the war, how he lost his beloved, refusing to be Hokage, brutal murders, death and being transported into the past. Jiraiya. So. You're from the future? Naruto. Exactly. I'm here to save all my friends, you and Ino. I couldn't come to terms with her death, sensei. As much as I wanted to die, I still wanted to be with her. I did everything to bring her back, even died in that future. Promise me that you won't tell anyone about my story and about Manjikyu. This is a gift from my father's student or my friend Kakashi. Jiraiya. I promise. So if you are already strong, then what are we going to do? Naruto. I will take back my title of assassin and will be the dark side of Konoha and protect it. And we will also remove the seal from Kurama, you know that we are friends. And I will put a new seal that will not let him pull it out of me. Jiraiya. Assassins? Naruto. There were many of them, but they died while saving the world from war. I am the last of them, and the Uzumaki clan is considered assassins. But in our clan there was only a Shino Uzumaki or my ancestor on my mother's side. Jiraiya digested the information, and Naruto said goodnight and went to bed. Now everything will change. Equals 6 equals 6 3 years have passed since Uzumaki Naruto left the village to train. During this time, they managed to visit the Uzushio temple. Flashback. Jiraiya and Naruto stood in front of the destroyed Uzushio. The village was gone, only its remains and debris. Naruto was horrified by the state of the village. He had heard about it from his mother, but had not seen it. Passing by the destroyed buildings, both reached the very top. A barrier formed in front of him. Naruto touched it and a huge temple appeared in place of the barrier. Jiraiya. I'll wait here, maybe the barrier won't let me through. Naruto walked further and looked around. All he saw were assassins with a hood covering their faces and hidden blades with swords on their hands. He reached the middle, where there was a circle. Kurama. Bite your finger and place it in the middle of the circle. Naruto did so. But suddenly beams flew from all the statues into this very circle and Naruto was lifted up. The beams were now directed at him, and his body began to be covered with armor, a hidden blade, a chakra-conducting katana, and a mask appeared on his face that could cover half of his face at will. Like Optimus Prime. And his head was covered by a hood. The beam let him go down and he stood on one knee. After examining himself, he saw that he was wearing white and red armor. Kurama was simply shocked by Naruto. After all, he had never seen anything like this. Naruto. I'm back, sensei. Jiraiya looked at him with eyes like he had met Rakuto Sannin. His surprise was unparalleled, he couldn't even utter a single word. End flashback. If we talk about Naruto's strength, he is much stronger than before the transfer. He has fully mastered the Tenseigan, Byakugan and new powers. He can easily be called the silent assassin. And if it's a sword fight, he can easily fight the swordsman of the mist. He has all 5 of the elements. Since Rakuto Sannin and Himura gave him their power. Fire from his 9-tailed friend. Wind awakened himself. And the rest is the power of the gods. In short, Naruto can easily fight with the 5 Kage and even defeat them. He himself has grown enough and has become a strong guy. Both slowly walked towards Konoha. Jiraiya was very proud of his student, but did not agree that Naruto made money on the black market and was a killer. The same Izumo and Kotetsu were at the gate. Izumo. This is Kotetsu. Without a doubt. Jiraiya-sama and Naruto. Uzumaki Naruto, glad to see you Izumo and Kotetsu. Naruto's voice was calm, and this scared both Chunin. After all, he used to be cheerful and happy, but they thought that he had become more mature. Sensei, report to the Hokage, I will come to you soon. Jiraiya shrugged and walked away, and Naruto walked through the village and looked around. If before they despised and hated him, now they felt fear. After all, it's not every day you see a guy in assassin's armor. Naruto. And Konoha has changed, even the face of the 5th was built on the mountain. Sakura. Naruto? A voice from below interrupted. Naruto. Sakura? Naruto went down and looked at the same Sakura, although she was much shorter than him. Sakura. Well, you're even taller than me. Naruto. And I'm glad to see you. Sakura. What kind of armor is this? Where did you get it from? Why aren't you wearing your old orange one? Naruto. Merging with the environment gives more advantage. And the orange color is like a beacon and will allow the enemy to detect me. Sakura was surprised by them, because Naruto used to be a fool, but now he thinks differently. Is this really Naruto? Maybe time has affected this. A blonde with long bangs that covered her left eye immediately ran up to Sakura. Ino. Sakura. Why did you disappear? Yamanaka looked at Naruto's side and couldn't believe her eyes. Naruto? Naruto. Nice to meet Ino. He was cut off by the warmth and the smell of soft hair. He hadn't smelled this smell for a long time. Ino pressed herself against Naruto with all her might, because 3 years of separation was madness for her. Over all these years, she forgot about Uchiha and spat on him. Although she didn't love Naruto before, after the separation, she realized that she had feelings for him, she just didn't understand it herself. Ino. Baka. It's been 3 years already. And what is this? What kind of clothes are these? Naruto. You'll find out later, but now it's time to go to the residence. Hokage-sama is probably waiting. Sensei is already there and he needs to be saved. Tsunade's scream of the word pervert was heard throughout Konoha as confirmation. Exactly. It's time to go. Ino. I'm with you. Give me a ride. Ino climbed onto his back and Naruto immediately rushed towards Konoha, carefully opening the door. Tsunade's fists were flying towards him. Naruto held back all her power with one hand, without even putting in chakra. Naruto. Before you strike, you should see who's coming, Hokage-sama. Tsunade. Naruto? My dear mother, bury me. What's wrong with you? What Hokage-sama? Where's your granny? Naruto. We are not little Hokage-sama anymore. All people change. Right, sensei? He looked at Jiraiya who was lying on the couch and raised his finger. You can't be fixed. Tsunade. Yamanaka. Did you come to see Naruto off? Or for a mission? Ino. I'm in his company. Sorry, Tsunade-sama. Tsunade. Okay. Today you and Sakura have a test of strength. You two against Kakashi. And I want to see it now. Naruto sighed heavily and went to the training ground. When he got there, he met Sakura and Kakashi. One was sitting under a tree, and the other was reading his teacher's books on the tree. Naruto. He's incorrigible, he thought to himself. Everyone was wondering how strong Naruto was. Except Jiraiya. He knew Naruto was stronger than Kakashi. Tsunade. Hataki, grab your mother's leg. Get up, piece of a vulgar book. Kakashi woke up and greeted Naruto. He was surprised by his clothes, but it was hidden behind the mask. Kakashi. You remember the bells, right? You both have to take her away from me. Naruto. Sakura. Stay on the side, I'll fight our sensei myself. If you win, I'll give you sensei's new book, and if you lose, I'll burn all the series of his dirty books. Agreed? Kakashi. If you're serious, then go ahead. Naruto. Let's dance. Naruto covered his face with a mask and put on a hood. He rushed at Kakashi at full speed and beat him. Kakashi couldn't even dodge. He immediately jumped away from Naruto and started making seals. Kakashi. Kato fireball. Naruto. Doton is a wall of mud. The fire rushed to the wall and did not break through it. Kakashi began to fold the seals again. Kakashi. Suiton water dragon. Naruto. Kato fireball. Tsunade. But fire is weaker than water. To her surprise, the fireball passed through the waters and the water evaporated. Kakashi. Doton is a wall of mud. The wall held the ball. Kakashi didn't know what to answer him and activated Manjikyu. Naruto. Manjikyu? Not bad, sensei. Now you can lose. Naruto made seals. Futon Wind Blade. Kakashi couldn't think of anything in response and used a substitute. Now all his hope is on Raikiri. Kakashi. Raikiri. But Naruto intercepted his hand, twisted it and put the hidden blade to his throat. But it was only a clone. Now it became even more dangerous for him, because he realized that Naruto could defeat him in close combat. Ranged attack only Katon or Suiton. Naruto. Maybe stop thinking about long-range attacks, sensei. Doton Earth Golems. For golems went to look for Hatake. They found him and Kakashi came in front of Naruto, destroying his golems. He and Mangekyo looked at Naruto. His last trump card, only Genjutsu. He looked into his eyes and cast Genjutsu. Naruto. Don't rely on Genjutsu, it doesn't work on me. I'm so tired of this game, now let's get serious. Let's do it my way. Naruto ran at Kakashi with a katana. Hatake ran with a kunai and the two began to fight. Naruto was a master of kenjutsu. And dominated the fight, damaging his arm. He disappeared from his sight and appeared behind him, putting a katana to his throat. He took the bells from him. He threw one to Sakura. Naruto. You lost, sensei, but it's not scary. You're an excellent long-range fighter. If you had trained in close combat, I could have lost to you. Kakashi. This fighting style. This is the style of the Umbu killers. Naruto. Jiraiya-sama taught me everything, nothing surprising. You deserve it. He gave him the third part of the Toad Hermit art. Tsunade. A good and wonderful fight. I didn't think that Kakashi would lose in a clean fight. Naruto. Thank you for the praise, Hokage-sama. I hope you're getting some rest? After all, we didn't rest the entire way to Konoha. Tsunade. Yes, of course. I will announce your arrival to the village and read your entire file. Naruto. Thank you. Who's going to Ichiraku? Sakura. I have business at the hospital. Kakashi. I'll go read a book. Jiraiya. I'll be at the hot springs. Ino. So it turns out that only I am left? Naruto. Will you keep me company? He extended his hand to her. Ino blushed and looked away, but took his hand. The road was not very long, the couple talked about everything. Ino told about how she became a Chunin, how the missions went. And Naruto did not say anything like that, since he does not want to reveal all the cards and say that he is a killer of Nuke-mean or evil uncles. Yamanaka felt the warmth that emanated from the blonde, and his smile. His smile made her melt. Having reached Ichiraku, Tucci shouted throughout Konoha that today he had free ramen. Naruto. Thank you, Tucci-san. Tucci. How you've grown, Naruto. You've become more mature and braver. Right, I am? I am. Yeah. You're such a hottie, all the girls are probably running after you, right? Ino clenched her fists, now Naruto was being hit on, and she was terribly jealous of Naruto. Naruto. I don't think so, I already have the one I dreamed about. Ino. I wonder. Who is she? Maybe. Sakura? Or Hinata? The blonde thought. I am. Who is this Naruto-kun? Naruto. It's later, I am San, my head hurts, and I'm also tired from the road. Tucci. I am, don't disturb the young couple. Let Naruto have a good rest, he just arrived today and respectfully came to eat with us first. Naruto and Ino blushed at the word couple. And then both ate a portion of ramen, and left the diner. Tucci was surprised by the blonde and before, he used to run here every day, eat 10 bowls and talk about all sorts of things. And now he's become more mature. Naruto. Ino, let me show you a wonderful place. Do you agree? Ino. Okay then. Naruto. Then hold on. Naruto picked up the girl, who didn't understand anything, and dragged her to the Hokage Mountains. Ino had never been there in their entire childhood. Once they got there, they both sat on the fourth Hokage's head. The view was truly beautiful. Naruto. Isn't it beautiful? I've always been here all my childhood. I remember running away from the third when we played tag with him. At night, I always sit here and look at our beautiful village and the sunset. Ino. Did you play tag with the third himself? Naruto. Yes. He was the first one who treated me well. Not like a demon of Konoha or anything. Ino. Naru, then I have to tell you something. Now or never. She waited for him to look at her questioningly. I love you. Naruto. And I you Ino. Always loved and will love. Naruto touched her lips with his lips and felt the old sweetness. All he was missing was her. The kiss was long. When there was not enough air, the couple looked into each other's eyes. Ino noticed that there was no blue joyful shade, and this worried her. Ino. My dad is probably waiting for me. Naruto. No problem. We'll be there now. They immediately found themselves in front of her house. She looked at Naruto with confusion, but he was scratching the back of his head and smiling broadly. Naruto. As ordered. By Ino. Naruto kissed her on the cheek and disappeared into the shunsher, and Ino went home holding her cheek. Meanwhile, Tsunade Senju, or the fifth Hokage, was freaking out. And next to her, the younger sister of her late boyfriend was covering her ears and curling up into a ball. And the great toad hermit was getting some juicy blows from her. Tsunade. What the hell, Jiraiya? So it was Naruto who killed everyone? And they called him the silent killer? That's what you made out of this guy. And I thought, where is that cheerful idiot? And he traded him in and made Naruto into a ruthless killer. And he's an assassin, too. My grandmother told me that they all died a long time ago. Jiraiya. It's true, Tsuna. Naruto is a descendant of the assassins and he is the last of them. Like the true Uzumaki. Tsunade, it's better to hide this information. Naruto doesn't want anyone to know about it. He chose this path himself, neither I nor you can influence his decision. Let this secret remain a secret. Naruto will not forgive anyone if everyone finds out about this. Tsunade. Okay, old pervert, I won't tell anyone. Can you imagine, Danzo Shimura decided to give his man to our team? Jiraiya. It seems that he doesn't trust either you or him. So he decided to control his power himself. Okay, Tsuna. It's time for me to write a new part of my book. Bye, old lady. The Sannin ran away, leaving an enraged Tsunade in the office, who once again screamed at the whole of Konoha and broke a chair. And Naruto slept in a sweet dream at his home, as did Yamanaka, who had sweet dreams about this Uzumaki. Equals 7 equals Naruto woke up at 8 a.m. The first thing he decided to do was buy food and a new house. On an empty stomach, he left the house and walked around Konoha. He still didn't have those looks. Now he was dressed in just a black t-shirt and black shorts. The first thing he did was go to the store and buy a lot of food. After finishing and paying, he returned home. Now he needed to decide on a new house. And for that, he needed to see the Hokage. Now he went to the residence and knocked. Knocked for the first time. Hearing the word come in, he calmly walked into the office. Tsunade. And is that you, Naruto? What's the matter? I have a lot to do. Naruto. Hello, Hokage-sama. I have some business with a new house. Can you find me a house near the Yamanaka quarter? After all, there are nice houses there, not like mine. Tsunade. So. Wait a minute. Tsunade began to look at the papers and look for the one she needed. Having found it, she looked for a house near the Yamanaka quarter and found it. I found it. No one lived there and it was new. Heating, electricity, hot water were installed. A total of 600,000 Rio or 10,000 a month. And also for the service and for my attention this morning 25,000. Naruto. I'll take it right away. I'll give you 625,000. Naruto printed out the required amount and put it on the table. Are we even? Tsunade. It's a pleasure doing business with you, my friend. Now take the keys and get out of my office, bitch. It's time for me to drink my divine sake. Naruto took the house key and left the happy fifth alone with a bottle of sake. The first thing he decided to do was drag everything. In order not to suffer, he sealed them in a scroll and carried them to the new house. When he reached the house, he met a blonde man with green eyes in front of him. Naruto. Hello, Inoichi-san. Inoichi. Oh my god. Naruto? Good to see you, kid. Where are you coming from? Naruto. I'm moving. I just bought a house. How's Ino? Inoichi. Everything is great. Congratulations on the housewarming. Will you invite your friends? Naruto. I haven't thought about it, but if I call, there's not enough time, it's just training and training. Inoichi. Yes? I heard from Ino that you defeated Kakashi in a clean fight. Is that true? Naruto. Well. Training with Jiraiya-sensei was not in vain. That's all. Kakashi-sensei was unlucky in close combat, since I mainly trained in that direction. Perhaps he began to think too much and lost his vigilance and reaction. Inoichi. Ah. I see. Well, okay. I have to go. Come on, Naruto. Naruto walked on, and Inoichi kept thinking about how Naruto had changed a lot. Kurama. It's good that you didn't reveal your cards about being a damn silent killer. Naruto. I'm not a fool to reveal my true strength to everyone. What happened yesterday was just a crumb of my power, Kurama. Enough chatter, it's time for me to inspect my home. Kurama. Bald monkey. A crumb of his power. You will lose to me. To the great Kyubi no Yoko. To the most powerful being on earth. Naruto. Now you will be the most pitiful creature. A red-haired, flea-bitten invalid with 9 tails. Kurama. And you are a mistake of nature. Naruto. Then you are Rikudo's mistake. And then they both laughed and started packing. The house was in perfect condition and well appointed. A one-room house with everything. Kitchen, bathroom, toilet, cabinets, refrigerator, stove, bed, nightstands. Naruto. It looks very nice, and now I need to put things and food in their places. I need to create a new credo for myself. I'll think about it later. Naruto finished all his business and thought about his new credo. Since he doesn't want to become Hokage, he decided to be the dark side of Konoha. Naruto. Exactly. I came up with it. When others blindly follow the truth, remember. Nothing is true. When others are limited by morality or law, remember. Everything is permitted. We act in the darkness to serve the light. Nothing is true, everything is permitted. How about Kurama? Kurama. I don't know why you came up with such a credo and it's out of place for me. But it sounds pompous. If people laugh at these words, then I'll laugh at you every day. Bald monkey. Naruto. And you tell me. Why am I bald? Kurama. I am not a human being and I cannot think like you, pathetic humans. Naruto. You're pathetic yourself. You've lived for over 1,000 years and can't explain why I'm bald. And you're thinking about fucking Matatabi. Kurama. Shut up, idiot. What are you talking about? Naruto. You're a pervert. And why am I surrounded by perverts? That old pervert, Sensei is a pervert, you're a pervert, the 5th pervert. Kurama. Is she a pervert? Naruto. You should have seen her lustful look at the sake. She's probably ready to marry it, bear him children, drink it. Kurama. What about sitting on a bottle? And Naruto imagined this situation before his eyes. Ugh. Idiot. Why the hell did you imagine this? Naruto. You said it yourself, little pervert. Kurama. What other small one? Naruto. So you agree with the pervert? Kurama. Naruto. I see. Rest and think about your Matatabi. Or do you prefer Sona? Kurama was growling at the top of Naruto's lungs, and he mentally turned off the sound and decided to get down to business. Since he was the last of the assassins who had always saved the world from bloodshed, he would follow their example. He would wait for the fourth war and stop Obito and Madara himself. Now he needed the fifth to give him the task of eliminating the missing Nin. He would not join Ambu and would be on his team. But at night he would perform his duties, as before. But he couldn't forget about his beloved. After all, he needed to get all his affairs out of his head, especially to be with her. Equals 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 8 equals 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 equals. Naruto decided to go to Ino's place for a walk. But it was a failure, as she was on a mission with the team. Walking around Konoha, he met a 12-year-old brunette with his team. The grandson of the late Hiruzen Sarutobi, Konohamaru Sarutobi. Konohamaru. Brother Naruto. Sexy jutsu. In front of Naruto stood his own created technique. Brunette with decent forms. Naruto. Konohamaru. I'll give you some advice. Don't use this technique on people. It's best used when distracting the enemy. Konohamaru. But I can't. You taught me this technique. Naruto. That means you have to listen to me. If you behave well, I'll teach you one technique. It's called Rasengan. Konohamaru. Really? When? Naruto. When I have time, then I'll teach you. I have to go. See you later. Naruto disappeared from the Genin's sight and headed to the residence. When he got there, he met Team Guy and his own. Tsunade. Here comes our blondie. Team 10 needs help. Akatsuki has captured the Kazekage and they are calling for reinforcements. Naruto. So they started the action. Tsunade. You don't have to go, Naruto. Naruto. Quite the opposite. I have a surprise for them. When are we leaving? Kakashi. In 10 minutes. Naruto disappeared into the shuncher and appeared at home, putting on his equipment. Having finished, he arrived at the Konoha gate where everyone was. The road to Suna was boring. Since Naruto did not chat like before, and Guy and Lee were still arguing about who had the most spring of youth. Many were intrigued by the fact that Naruto was very calm. Kakashi already understood. Disappearance, mastery of the katana, hidden blades, a hood with a mask. This means that Naruto is a silent killer. Sakura and Tenten had their own conversations. And Neji was silent, as was Kakashi. Naruto walked ahead, studying the situation and checking the environment with his sensorics. In the end, they got to Suna without obstacles and without problems. There they learned that Kankuro was poisoned, and Sakura, as the best medic, helped Ino with the removal of the poison. Naruto. What did Shikamaru find out? Shikamaru. They caught Gaara and kidnapped him. And that means they started hunting the tailed beasts. And I can say for sure that Akatsuki is stronger than us, and it will be problematic to attack directly. Naruto. Attacking directly is pointless anyway. But if they suck out the Biju, then it will be in a closed room. They will not seal it into themselves, which means into something huge. The Biju chakra is very large for someone. Shikamaru. I see. Where do you come to such conclusions? Naruto. That's obvious. The one-tailed has the least chakra, which means we have almost no time. Ino? Ino. Yes, Naru, we're done removing the poison. Naruto. Then it's time for us to go. Sensei? Kakashi. I'm lazy, oh well. Let's go. But where? Naruto. Trust me. I sensed Gaara's chakra, so I know where to go. Grandma Chie followed them into the company. Ino talked to Naruto about the future and about the first date. Kakashi and Asuma talked about their own. When they were a little further away, two people blocked their way. One with a shark face, and the other a guy of about 20 with dark hair down to his shoulders. Kakashi. Itachi Uchiha and Kisame Hashigake. Swordsman of the Mist. Sakura. This is the man who ruined Naruto and Sasuke-kun's lives. Itachi. You won't get any further. Kisame, take Gai-san. You'll like him. Kisame. Well, okay. Samahata wants to eat and eat. He pulled out a huge sword with a mouth and attacked Gai's team. Kakashi. I'll deal with Itachi myself. He lifted his forehead protector and showed the Manjikyu Sharingan. Itachi. Manjikyu? Fireball Katan. A huge fireball was flying towards the Konoha people. Kakashi. Suetun water wall. Kakashi reflected with water. And Naruto still stood in place, and when the fog cleared, Itachi saw the Sharingan. Itachi. Sharingan? Naruto. Kato Great Fiery Destruction. A huge wall of fire was heading towards Itachi. Kisame. Suetun water reflection of your technique. Kisame used a huge stream of water, and was able to reflect the fire. After all, he is a master of this element. Itachi could not believe it. Where did Naruto get the Sharingan? Even his teammates could not believe it. Itachi. Where did you get the Sharingan? Naruto. A gift from a friend. Who protected me by sacrificing himself. You are not Itachi Uchiha. If you were, you would have destroyed us immediately, as well as your clan. Let's see. Now Naruto activated Manjikyu and plunged Itachi into Genjutsu. I know your history, Itachi Uchiha. Itachi looked back on his childhood. How he was given the mission to destroy the Uchiha clan, except for his brother, escape, illness, death at the hands of his brother, Edo Tensei. Itachi. Who are you? How do you know everything? Naruto. I am Naruto Uzumaki. These eyes are a gift from one person who controls you. He saved me and gave me his eyes. Itachi, I will give you my word that no one will know that you killed the clan. But in exchange, you will keep silent about mine. I will not save you from Sasuke's hands, because you yourself chose this path and want to die. I understand you. I think we will not see each other soon, and now I will destroy this runner or Zetsu. Itachi. Where are you from? Naruto. I'm also a Jinchuriki and a good censor of Itachi. See you later. Naruto released Itachi from the Genjutsu and simply killed two Akatsuki in an instant with his hidden blade. Naruto. It's time for us to hit the road. Let's go. The uncomprehending Konoha members and Chie followed him. Kakashi was curious. Where did the guy get the Sharingan? He already understood that he was a killer and a silent killer. But he didn't understand about the Sharingan, but they had the same pattern. Having reached the cave, Sakura hit the wall. But now she was rolling on the ground to dull the pain in her fist. Naruto. There is strength, but no brains. There is a seal here. Here you give Nagato, such a weak seal. Naruto touched the seal and absorbed it with his eyes. And then he hit the wall and it was already destroyed. Pain. The silent killer? The last of the 12 assassins. Naruto. And you are the head of Akatsuki. Pain. It is surprising that the owner of the Rinnegan put a very weak seal. Pain. You're late. But it's okay. There are only a couple of tailed ones left and there will be peace in eternal Tsukiyomi. Naruto. We'll see about that. All the holograms disappeared. The two Akatsuki managed to escape and left Gaara's lifeless corpse. Chie wanted to heal him, but Naruto's hand stopped her. Chie. I have to save him. Naruto. You'll live a little longer, I'll do it myself. As the last of the 12 assassins, I'll do it. Naruto began to pour the remaining Shikaku chakra into Gaara and brought him back to life. After some time, Kazekage Gaara woke up. He looked around and saw his friends from Konoha. Naruto. You really made us worry. Gaara tried to get up, but Naruto's hand didn't let him get up. Rest, my friend, you just came to your senses. Gaara. Naruto? Is that you? Naruto. And you still ask, my friend? Of course it's me. So, how are things as Kage? Gaara. Everything is fine. I'm a little tired. Naruto helped Gaara up and everyone returned to Suna. Now Konoha and Suna had fully strengthened their alliance and the Konoha people returned to Konoha. Equals 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 9 equals 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 equals. Back in Konoha, Naruto and Ino went on a date. Naruto had been waiting for this for a long time, even though he couldn't bring her back, he himself returned to the past and now feels all her warmth. But he has to not let her die, and maybe he will die himself. But he is ready for this, in the future he must leave himself a descendant. Naruto. Where shall we go? Ino. Let's go for a walk. Naruto. By the way. Maybe we can go to my place later? I forgot to say that I moved. Ino. Let's come straight to you. Please. She made a sweet face, which is very difficult for him to refuse. Naruto. Then let's go. The couple walked hand in hand to Naruto's new house. The house was small and located near the Yamanaka clan's quarter. Naruto opened the door and let the girl in first. And then he went in himself. Ino began to look around. The house looked expensive, and then she began to do what she shouldn't have. She looked through his closet. The first thing she saw was assassin's armor and a red mask. And Naruto was wearing similar armor, except for the armor. He was wearing one he had created himself. Ino. Naru. It can't be, she remembered about the silent killer and now it was clear to her. Hidden blades, masterful use of the katana, red eyes. Naruto. Sorry. I am an assassin and I am the silent killer. Ino. But why? Why did you decide to do this? You have a dream of becoming Hokage. Why Naru? Naruto. You see. I was just a child and those words of mine, I will become Hokage Dadabi, were just to attract attention. It was a false dream and I realized over time that I was naive. So I became the dark side of Konoha and will protect it from the shadows. As an Umbu of Konoha. Ino. Where did you get the Sharingan? And like Itachi, Uchiha and Sasuke? After all, you're not an Uchiha. Naruto. A dying gift from a friend. Before the Uchiha clan massacre, he transplanted his eyes into me and died himself. Because he was under suspicion in a certain matter. His name was Shisui Uchiha. Naruto lied on purpose and remembered from Itachi about his friend named Shisui. Ino. I'm sorry. I probably hurt your feelings. She became sad and lowered her head to the floor. Naruto just pulled her to him and hugged her. He hugged her so tenderly, as if she was very fragile. But there is some truth in this. Ino is a fragile and very kind girl deep down, but she tries to hide it. Since now it is considered a person's weakness, like Uchiha Sasuke used to say. She liked Sasuke as a guy. Cool, a genius, from the best clan, popular, mysterious, very calm, and it was fashionable to love such a person. And she liked Naruto as a friend. After all, he was a good friend for her, cheerful, who always smiles. But he is more mysterious than Sasuke himself. No one knew or heard of him. But for others, Uzumaki seemed like a jester, a clown, a loser, a weakling, a moron, an idiot. She was sure that this was just a mask on his face that covered up the pain inside. Over time, after Sasuke left, she cooled towards him and realized something else. She loves Uzumaki Naruto. Not in love, but loves. At first she didn't believe it, but then she started blushing in front of him. After all, he always supports everyone, treats them well, helps those who have lost their way, without asking for anything in return. And what about now? She doesn't see that old Uzumaki Naruto. Now he is cold, calculating, smart, a good fighter in any position. It is understandable, because this is her influence on him in the future. After her death, he went into darkness and became a killer and a ruthless murderer. And now he smiles, not like before, but on his face is that old smile that he shows to few people. Naruto. Everything is fine, Ino. Sit at the table, I'll cook us something to eat. Ino. Can you cook? Naruto. Yes. Sensei taught me during his travels. Naruto started cooking. Namely, his favorite meat in the oven. This is what he eats after training, so that the body can recover. And Yamanaka felt a pleasant aroma from the food. Having finished cooking, he put it on the table, but Ino had already fallen asleep at the table. Naruto. Just like a little girl. Naruto carefully picked her up and carried her to his room and laid her on his bed, not forgetting to cover her up. He went to the kitchen and fell asleep at the table. The next morning, Ino opened her eyes and saw an unfamiliar house. First, she looked around. And then, looking out the window, she saw a familiar street. Getting out of bed, she went to the kitchen and saw Naruto. Sleeping Naruto. She remembered that she fell asleep at the table, and Naruto put her on the bed. She liked that he was caring, but she didn't like that the guy was sleeping at the table. But he could have been sleeping next to her. After such thoughts, she blushed like a tomato and, not noticing the nightstand behind her, began to fall backwards. She closed her eyes and waited for herself to fall. But someone was holding her by the waist. Opening her eyes, she met Naruto's gaze. Naruto. Good morning. Ino. Good. Thank you, Naru. Naruto put her on her feet and invited her to the table to eat. After the morning meal, Ino went to train with the team, not forgetting to stand on tiptoe and kiss Uzumaki. And Naruto decided to finish washing the dishes and train himself. Arriving at his favorite training ground 7, he met the team of Guy, Kurenai, and Asuma. It turns out that they trained together. Naruto decided to join in and test his skills. After greeting everyone, he warmed up. Naruto. Guy-sensei. Maybe we should have a sparring match? Maybe I'll gain some experience from you. Kurenai. Are you sure? Guy is the strongest in Konoha, few could stand against him except Kakashi. Guy. Good, Naruto-kun. I see the spring of youth is burning in you. Come on. He stood up. Naruto. Asuma-sensei? Will you give me an excuse? He stood up. Asuma. Get ready. And. Let's begin. Guy ran at Naruto with all his speed. Naruto dodged his first blow and sent him flying with his own fist. Guy stood up and activated the gate, as he already understood that it would be more difficult with Uzumaki. His speed became even faster and Naruto, due to his enormous physical strength and speed, simply humiliated the taijutsu master. Guy. Leaf Whirlwind. Guy hit Naruto with all his might, but Naruto blocked and was able to hold back his blow. Guy was very surprised, because no one could hold back his blow. Naruto fought purely in taijutsu. Now Guy got serious and activated the 6th gate. Now Naruto had a harder time against Guy and had to activate the Sharingan. Both were equal and Guy was tired of it all. Guy. Kiradora. Midday Tiger. The huge tiger ran towards Naruto. He was lucky that his friends had moved a very decent distance away. Naruto. Gudotomy. Naruto, with the help of the Sage of 6 Paths mode, protected himself with Gudodama, absorbing Guy's technique. Naruto. Now ninjutsu? Guy. I don't have it. I'm impressed that you were able to absorb my most powerful technique. Naruto attacked Guy in taijutsu and both fought equally. Guy retreated and took off his weights. His last trump card up his sleeve. And Naruto had saved him the Mangekyo Sharingan. Although Naruto was very fast and strong, he was inferior to Guy now. Techniques and genjutsu could not be used. And he did not want to use Sage Mode and Tensigen. In the end, Guy won with 6 gates and without weights. Guy. And you fight well, Naruto. The spring of youth is burning within you. Naruto. Thank you, Guy-sensei. Asuma. Where did you get the Sharingan? Naruto. The last gift from a friend. It hurts to remember Asuma-sensei. Forgive me. Asuma. Oh. Lon. Sorry. Naruto. Have a nice day to you all. I'm going to go somewhere. Naruto said goodbye and left, and while walking along the road he stopped at Ichiraku. Equals 10 equals A few days passed and there were some changes. A certain Sai joined Team Kakashi. An emotionless guy from Danzo Shimura's Rudambu. And Yamato joined Team 7. A Jonin and former member of the Rudambu who possesses the first Hokage's genome, Mokutan. And he is for insurance, since they do not know that Naruto and Kurama are best friends and that he can enter Tailed Beast mode. They learned that Kabuto Yakushi was meeting with Sasori and decided to follow him to their lair. Now the Konoha members were sitting in the bushes. Yamato. So. Our task is to be quiet and neat. Do you understand? Naruto, Sakura, Sai. Eat. So Kabuto came and met Sasori. The conversation was boring. Kabuto didn't say anything special, but he hid a lot about Orochimaru. Then a kunai flies at him and Sasori saved Kabuto. Kabuto. Thank you for saving me, Sasori-sama. Sasori. Speak quickly. I don't like waiting. Where is Orochimaru? Orochimaru. I'm here, Sasori. How much time has passed, he said, standing on a tree, not far from the bridge. Sasori attacked Orochimaru, and the Sannin was assisted by Kabuto. After many minutes of fighting, the puppeteer lost and died from a blow to the kanji 4 heart in his chest. The two decided to go back, and Sai, unnoticed by the three, followed them. Orochimaru sensed Root's chakra, but did not show it, since he and Danzo are in an agreement. Yamato. Where did Sai go? Sakura. Looks like he went after them. Traitor bitch. She broke the tree with a blow. Naruto. I feel his chakra and we can get to him. Follow me. Sakura and Yamato ran after Naruto. Sakura thought it was strange. Naruto was always very quiet and reserved. Yamato suspected him of something. Naruto was acting like a scout and a spy in Umbu. Although he did not serve in Umbu. Having reached the lair, the three split up and began to look for Sai and Sasuke. Sai found Naruto and saw how he wanted to kill Sasuke, but he kept standing aside, knowing that he would not be able to kill Sasuke. And Yamato and Sakura found a book where you need to eliminate certain targets. As it turned out, Danzo gave him the task of killing Sasuke. Unfortunately for Sai, Sasuke dodged his blow and created an explosion, left the room and stood over him. And next to him was Orochimaru. Yamato and Sakura came running to the sound. Sakura. Sasuke-kun. Sasuke. Long time no see, Sakura. Naruto. And you've changed dobe. Naruto. This concerns you too, Sasuke. Is it really worth it? Did you find what you were looking for? Sasuke. I will kill Itachi and destroy you. I felt sorry for you then, and if I wanted, I would have gained the Manjikyu Sharingan. I have power from Orochimaru and I will become even stronger when I gain the Manjikyu Sharingan. Sasuke looked at the pale Sai, who just wanted to kill him. Found a replacement for me? Do you think you could kill me? Another second loser. Sai. Yes, Sasuke-kun. I wanted to kill you, but since you are Naruto-kun's friend and my teammate, I didn't want to do it. Naruto. You could have gotten power in Konoha, Sasuke. Either you come back now or I will bring you back myself. Sasuke. Do you think you can bring me back and defeat me? You're still Naruto. Too naive. Where are your screams? Sasuke, you're my friend. Dadabi. I'll become Hokage. Come back to Konoha. Where is all this? Naruto. Don't make me laugh, my friend. Despite all this, I'm much stronger than you. Sasuke. First I will kill Itachi, and then you. Itachi will answer for the death of his parents. Naruto. Try as hard as you can. But then you will learn the true reason for the destruction of your clan. Sasuke. What do you mean? Naruto. Something that you will someday learn with your own ears. Orochimaru took Sasuke away, leaving the Konoha people. Sakura and Yamato did not understand. What was he talking about? What was the truth? And Sai stared blankly at his unfinished sketchbook. He had already begun to understand emotions. And all thanks to Sakura, who experienced more emotions than Naruto. He did not even move a muscle, as if he saw Orochimaru and Sasuke every day. He could also be called a typical Uchiha. They returned to Konoha without good news. After telling Tsunade everything, she sent them home. Naruto suggested that they go to a barbecue, since he sensed Team 10's chakra there. When they got there, they met Team Ino Shikacho, who were eating meat after the mission. Ino, as usual, hung on Naruto's neck. Sakura was impressed when she found out that her best friend was dating Naruto. Although she knew that they were best friends, that she had feelings for him, she thought that he was just as stupid as before. And now she felt sorry for Hinata, who also looked at him from afar with a loving gaze and fainted when she saw Naruto. And now she tries not to see him and be with her team. Naruto. Meet our new comrade. Sai. Meet. This is Ino, my girlfriend, and my friends Shikamaru and Choji. And also the sensei of their team, Asuma Sarutobi, son of the third Hokage. Everyone greeted him and sat down at the table. Naruto ate a little, and mostly gave food to Ino. Sai looked at Sakura and remembered the words in the book. Character describes a person and can give a nickname. Sakura was embarrassed by his intense gaze. Sakura. Sai-kun, why are you looking at me like that? Sai. Evil bitch, he smiled. And Shikamaru, Choji, Ino, Asuma were in shock. After all, they knew her character. Sakura boiled like a kettle and tried to hit Sai, but Naruto stood between them, who did not want a conflict between the partners. Sakura hit Naruto and he did not even move from his place. Ino boiled over and hit her friend. Both of them fought. As a result, the entire restaurant was destroyed. Naruto. My mother, this is fucking nuts. He looked around the ruins of the local restaurant where the battle between the two kunoichi had taken place. Ino. Don't you dare hit Naruto. Big-headed. Sakura. It's your own fault for getting in my way. Ino. Yes? He tried to stop you from killing your new partner. Sakura. Don't call me an evil bitch. Ino. You showed exactly what he said. Sakura. You too. Ino. Because you hit Naruto. Shikamaru. Problematic women. DL barbecue. That'll be 200,000 Ryo. He looked at everyone. Everyone except Naruto looked at Asuma. He was crying and angry at the same time. Naruto. Here you go. He held out 2 packs of money. DL barbecue. That's another matter. If I see that there will be another fight in my restaurant, you won't come in again. Naruto. Sorry. It won't happen again. He bowed and turned around. Naruto looked at Ino and Sakura, who looked sad. One, for hitting him and not apologizing, and the other, for making him pay what she thought was a huge amount of money for the damage to the restaurant. Naruto. Let's go outside. Everyone followed him. Asuma, Shikamaru, Choji said goodbye to them and left. Sakura went home, and Sai decided to go to bed. Ino was silent the whole way and felt guilty in front of Naruto. And he did not say a word. Ino. Well, Naru. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Naruto. I'm not offended, Ino. But please, be restrained. I ran into it myself and didn't notice her blow. So it's my fault. Ino. You really aren't offended? Naruto. Am I lying? Of course I'm not offended. Try not to behave like that, okay? The last sentence was affectionate. Ino. Okay, Naru. It's time for me to go home. After all, I didn't notify Dad that I returned from the mission. Naruto. Run then. Ino kissed and hugged her beloved man and ran home, and at the entrance to the house, blew a kiss. Naruto responded in the same way and went home. Inoichi Yamanaka was sitting in the house and thinking about one thing. He doesn't have a wife, because she died of an illness when Ino was 3 years old. Since then, he has been raising her alone. Now, a happy daughter came home, shining like the sun. Inoichi. Hello, daughter. Ino. Hi, Dad. Inoichi. Why are you all glowing? How was the assignment? Ino. The mission. Everything is great. We dealt with the bandits and put them in jail. Inoichi. You didn't answer the question. By the way, Naruto came by recently and was looking for you. Did you see him? Ino. Yes. Today we were at the barbecue. They have a new guy on the team. His name is Sai. An incomprehensible guy, emotionless and stupid. Today he told Sakura that she is an evil bitch. Although it is true. Sakura wanted to hit him, but Naruto stood between them and she hit him. Inoichi. I hope Naruto is alive, he asked, knowing that Sakura was the second Tsunade. Ino. Yeah. He just walked me home. Inoichi. And you hid your relationship from me. Right? Ino. I'm sorry, Dad. I didn't want to say it because you would have been against it and would have said that he was a dunce and a loser. She lowered her head guiltily in front of her father. Inoichi. Really? I like him. Naruto is like someone I knew when I was a kid. She couldn't do anything either, but she eventually became very strong. Even I was afraid of her. And now he's like someone else I know. He recalled Minato and Kushina. But I'm interested in one thing. How could he defeat Kakashi and hold out against Guy with the Gate? Kakashi has proven himself to be a genius of our current